Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here to Laura's Little Luxuries. I'm Laura, and this is a channel where I try to share the things that make my life a little bit more luxurious as I attempt to live on a budget. And I have a very exciting unboxing video today. It's of course Portland leather, and this is not a brand new bag. This is one that I traded through VST for one of my C-grade bags that I showed off last week. So this is a bag that I've been trying to get my hands on for months now, and I am so excited that I finally have it here, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. And I'm in my kitchen today because there was really good natural light coming in, and I thought it might actually be easier to see the true color of the bag if we were here in natural light instead of under my studio lights where I typically film. So I don't know if you can see the bags behind me here that I've set up gently with a towel underneath them on my stove, and maybe you can guess what the secret special bag is going to be. But I think I'm gonna open it and reveal it to you sea-sail style, so it'll be a surprise. It is a Lola. I will share that with you because I usually share the style at least, but it's a very special Lola. So, all right, here's the box. This came from a purse pal that I see in the groups all the time. I have no idea if she watches my videos, but Beth, if you are watching, thank you so much for making this trade happen. She sent me a little note in here that says, "Thank you so much for the trade. I just know you're going to love her." I'm sure she's right. Little sticky note. Okay. You guys, I finally got my hands on Key Lime. Look at how gorgeous she is. Oh my gosh, it's everything that I dreamed of and more. Okay, she's so nicely wrapped up and stuffed. This is a classic Lola with a snap closure, not a zip. And I like both the zip and the snap Lolas pretty equally. She had the strap nicely wrapped up inside of it. That's a good touch. It doesn't even come that way from PLG, so look at how beautiful this bag is. The pebbles are so nice and even. I'm still in my pajamas. This bag came early this morning and I just could not wait to get into it. So it goes really nicely with my purple pajama pants and my fluorescent pink top. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wanted to do some comparisons for you guys between this bright Lola, and I've got a couple of other ones, and actually all of my Lolas right now are the snap closure, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to show you guys those, and then I was also going to do a color comparison with Sugar Snap and the little bit of lime that I have, just so that if you're interested in Key Lime, if you've been seeing it online and are kind of curious about what it's going to actually look like in person, how it compares to those other greens, this will hopefully give you somewhat of an idea. Okay, so here are all three of my classic Lolas, and I have determined that the classic Lola is really the best shape for me. I've tried the north, south, and east, west large Lolas, and I don't know, they're a little awkward for me. I haven't found one that I really enjoy carrying. So this one is almond, and this is a really pretty light neutral color that I got through buy sell trade. I had kind of had my eye on almond for a long time, and I saw one pop up, and so I snatched it. And then of course this is my cold brew that I ordered as my birthday gift to myself, and I love this one. It is such a classic color. It goes with everything. It's going to be great going into the colder months. Absolutely love it. It already looks like so worn in. It came to me like that. I just love the chunky kind of rustic pebbles on it. And then the new Key Lime is a breed all her own, totally different from the other two color-wise. Such a bright, fun, happy color. If you've been watching for a while, you probably know that before Key Lime came out, my very favorite PLG leather was Sugar Snap. I still love Sugar Snap, but it has been discontinued. So this is my large Devon in Sugar Snap, which I love. This is one of my favorite bags. So here is how they compare. You can see that Sugar Snap is just a little bit lighter, a little more muted, and a little more cool toned. Key Lime is a very vibrant, like yellow green, And Sugar Snap is more of a light, neutral, chartreuse kind of color. I don't know, kind of hard to describe. Sugar Snap's a very unique color, but Key Lime is just a little more electric. I guess that's how I would describe it. And then the last comparison that I was going to do is I only have a little bit of lime, and it's on this Beta Fish keychain. And so it's like the fins. So you can see that lime is a suede, by the way. So against Sugar Snap, it's pretty similar, just a different texture really. Maybe a little more of a vibrant green. And then against the Key Lime, again, it's going to be a little bit of a cooler tone. Not quite as like neon bright in your face, but they're both very bright greens. So between lime and key lime, it's more of a texture difference, but the key lime is also a little more yellow. I've got some weird angles going on today as I try to figure out how to film in this space, but I hope that those comparisons were kind of helpful. I will say that the key lime bag almost exactly matches the Post-it note that was sent to me, so I guess this is a little bit lighter, but it's a very, very vibrant green. I also have my Sugar Snap Small Roswell here, so you can see right next to each other. Again, this is just a little lighter and a little more muted. But if they have to discontinue Sugar Snap and they decide to replace it with Key Lime, I'm okay with that. I just love any like bright neon green color. I don't know why. It must just be like my soul color. I just feel so drawn to it. I kept seeing other people open these up and I was so incredibly jealous, and I'm just really happy that I have this bag in my hands. Okay, I'm gonna load it up for you in case you haven't seen a what fits in my bag on a Lola before, a Classic Lola. I'll show you how all of my stuff goes into this. I have a couple of littles that I think are gonna be cute with it. We are getting into fall, and so I'm kind of being drawn to like Halloween aesthetics, so I thought maybe I'd try to put some like orange and purple with it, make it kind of cute, leaning towards Halloween. I'll give you a little tour of the bag in case you're not familiar with the Lola. So it's got a very nice like square structured shape, which I appreciate. It holds its shape really well, even in a more slouchy pebbled leather. It's got this one pocket on the front that is a great size for a cell phone. I have an iPhone 15, I think. I lose track, but it fits right down in that front pocket really well. And then it's got basically that exact same pocket on the inside, on the back of the bag. So pretty much same size and shape, fits a phone really well. You can stick some other stuff down in there too. And then like most Portland leather bags, it's just an unlined, very simple interior. And this one just has the snap and no zip. So let's get this loaded up. All right, so we're gonna switch out of my current carry, which is the Durango Oversized Naomi. I'm loving this one. And into the new one, I put the strap on, and I put it on the shortest setting because I like to carry it just on one shoulder. So, okay, we got a nice empty open canvas here, and I have been carrying my Empire utility pouch, which is this gorgeous purple color. I think this is a really cute color combo for Halloween, the purple and the green. So we'll put that down at the bottom. I always like to have a bigger pouch to kind of anchor the bottom of my purse. Sometimes it's a utility, sometimes it's an Eclipse, just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. Okay, then I've always got a Gordita that's got some of my essentials in it. This has a couple of different lip balms and some tweezers. That just goes down in front of the Eclipse. I have been carrying my Supernova mini bifold as my main wallet. This is such a gorgeous leather. But I think that for Halloween, I will swap it out for the Lollipop Quesadilla. That seems like an appropriate choice. So I'm not gonna move everything from this at the moment, but I'll just toss this in here so that you can see how it fits. That goes right down in with the Eclipse. I was carrying my iPad in my Oversized Naomi because I went to work with it. And I know that this fits in a Lola, so I'm just gonna stick that down in there. You can see how it gets packed up with all of my junk. I did have some candy from IKEA because I needed to treat a low blood sugar, so I'm gonna fold that up and stick this actually in the pocket at the back. It's a good place for it. I have my two littles that always come with me. This is just a little mini dop keychain in Baja that I like to keep a few pieces of candy in just in case. And then this is a mini taco keychain in the color Dream that I keep my car fob and a little tiny bottle of nail oil in. So those will go down in the bottom as well. I've been using this Meadow extra large daisy to carry all of my like extra miscellaneous cards. I've got insurance cards and extra credit cards that I don't always use and that kind of stuff. So that'll just go down toward the bottom as well. My keys, I've got my house keys on one end and my work keys on the other end of this large sugar keychain that came in a mystery box. Just toss those down. The Lola does not have a key loop. It's small enough that you don't really need one, so those can just go in the bottom. And then I have this little manicure set that I've been keeping in my bag as well, so that'll go in the back pocket with the candy. I do also have this little tripod that I like to take with me sometimes, so I'll stick that down in there as well. I don't always need it, but it fits, so it'll go. Okay, and then the last thing that I often take with me is my small Roswell in Sugar Snap, and this holds camera equipment like my microphone and some charging cables and sometimes my SD card, that kind of stuff. So that can go down in here too, and that does fit, but we're getting pretty full. She's stuffed at this point, so it will snap. It's looking pretty stuffed. That pocket in the back, I don't usually put things in that back pocket. That looks pretty funny. I actually might take the candy out. That's making it protrude a bit too much, so I'll just stick that down in the bag. There we go. It's a little better. And I can also put my phone down in this front pocket. That looks good. All right, let's decorate her. I just brought out a couple of things that I thought would be cute with this. I have this rainbow like chain strap that can be a shoulder strap. You could even get a longer one and make it a crossbody strap if you want to. I got it to be like a grab handle or a shoulder strap for some of my smaller bags. And I love it. This came from a maker in one of the Facebook groups. She has her own Facebook group. Her page is called Driven by Nature and her name is Jess. She's wonderful, and I really love this strap. I think it just adds some fun and flair. Let me take this out so we can feature the flare a little bit more. Okay, so we'll have the fun, bright chain. And then if we're going for kind of a Halloween theme, I also brought out my little candy. I thought that would be kind of cute, but I did forget to bring an O-ring, so let me go grab one. I'll be right back. Okay, there's the Candy Rush keychain, and this one is in Naples and Cosmo, I believe. It was my first little like cute flare that I got from PLG. I love it. Okay, here she is all dressed up. So cute. I absolutely love it. I am just in love with this color, you guys. I can't even describe how happy this makes me. Again, Beth, thank you so much for making this trade happen. I did send my golden butterfly off to Beth, and it was hard to let go of the golden butterfly. It was such a gorgeous color, but I knew that in exchange for this bag, this was gonna make my heart happier than the golden did. So as much as I would love to have a golden bag again, maybe the opportunity will come up in the future. I can get a different bag in golden, and for now I have the one that my heart truly desired, so I think it was worth it. Let me show you guys what this looks like on in case you have not seen a Lola modeled. So I can do crossbody. Again, this is on the shortest strap setting. And actually the crossbody length on this, on the shortest setting, is okay for me. I'm only 5'1", and I'm about a size 16, 18. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of how it might look on your body. Usually if I'm doing crossbody with the Lola, I like to tuck the straps down a little bit. So that's how it hits me. But then typically when I'm carrying a Lola, I prefer to just do one shoulder and I just let it hang down. And so even on the shortest setting, it is fairly long on me. And I actually bought a leather hole punch a while back so that I could shorten the straps even more if I wanted to. I've also seen people like double over the crossbody straps to make them more of a shoulder strap length. So there's options, but this is how it hits me as a shoulder carry. Of course, you can also take the strap all the way off or just tuck it inside the bag and you can just carry it as a handbag if you prefer that, which I really love with the Lola. I think it looks like a cute little briefcase if you do it that way. So here it is, you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the color Key Lime. Is it calling to you? Do you love these bright colors? Or would you stick with like a cold brew or an almond Lola? I hope none of you are too sending off that golden butterfly. I know it is a coveted, beautiful piece, but we got to do what works for us, right? All right, thank you all so much for watching. I got bit by the PLG bug again during that last sea sale, so I have been swapping things and finding deals and ordering some new things, so I will have some more videos coming up soon. I've got several bags on their way to me as we speak, and some other like Flair items too, so keep an eye out. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would do that. I am on a journey to try to make it to 1,000 subscribers so that I can monetize this channel. It would be a dream of mine to be able to do YouTube as work at some point in the future. So help me out with that if you like what you're seeing and want more of it. It also helps if you give the video a like and click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.